Okay, I am waiting for the stream on YouTube to start so I can mute it. And in the meantime, okay, here we go. There we go. Okay.
What?
We're live now. You can want to introduce yourself?
No.
Hi, this is Jaden. He's my son. He's 13, and he decided he wanted to torture me some more today. Get in the screen so everybody could see your evil smile. Yeah. Jaden has prepared some very thought-provoking questions that he's going to torture me with. Before we start, I wanted to just put out there a couple of things, a couple of reminders. First of all, today I declared Sam Winchester Appreciation Day. So if you go to my shop online, so if you go to my shop online, which is eldwin.etsy.com, and you type in the code SAMDAY, you will get 15% off all Sam Winchester pieces except for the solo Sam Winchester set. There's a set there that's already marked down, so you can't use the coupon on that. Additionally, I just wanted to put out there, thanks everybody out there for supporting my tweet earlier about blocking and reporting, the hate tweets that were going out earlier today towards Danielle and her brother and to Jen. I think that's really disgusting, and thank you for pulling together. And I am going to be doing an SPN family line too, just to so it's inspired. And that's Jaden's way of telling me to grow up. Yeah. Okay. We've got Natalie here. She's saying, bring it on. Hi, Natalie. And we will have a trivia question later on that will be available for anyone who has not won something from me in the past 8 weeks.
We're all you greedy people.
And Jaden will be coming up with the trivia question.
Okay.
You're off screen. Get on screen. Okay, Jade, why don't we want to ask your first question?
Trapped in a room with all the main villains alive. He had 3 bullets left in the cult. Who would you shoot and why?
Okay, so there are 3. I'm sorry. There's a room full of all of the villains from Supernatural, and they're all alive. I have the cult with 3 bullets. Who do I kill?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't even need the cult for 2 people that I wanted to kill.
That's your only weapon in there, so.
Okay. Well, can I pistol whip them?
No.
I don't want to waste supernatural bullets on humans.
No.
All right. Well, all right. I guess they're going to get shot.
Pretend that they got turned to demons.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Samuel is
that bald guy.
That bald guy. Yeah. Sam's and Dean's grandfather who sold them out. He definitely is on my hit list. And Gordon, before vampire and after vampire. So I guess the cult would come in handy. And my 3rd villain, Zechariah. I don't know if the cult would work on an angel, though. Let's pretend it would.
Angel blades. Angel shards.
Could I stab him in the face like Dean?
Yeah.
Okay. Yay! Okay. You may ask your next question. Wait, hold on. Who would you shoot?
I'm the one asking the questions here. Okay.
Right before we aired, he said, can I answer the questions too?
No.
Okay. What's your next question?
Metatron, Ruby, and Gordon.
That's who you would shoot?
Yes.
Metatron, Ruby, and Gordon.
Yeah.
I agree. Next.
If you had to sell your soul to a demon, what would you get? Or what would you...
I would only sell my soul to a demon if the health and happiness of my children and husband were guaranteed.
Isn't Papa a child too?
Yes, he is. Yes.
Why, thank you. I would have thought money or something.
Yeah. Okay. Kids. Next.
I'm not a kid.
What would you, wait, hold on. What would you sell your soul for?
A box of tricks. 'Cause tricks are for kids.
I'm speechless. Okay. Next.
It's Croatoan Day. Who's your apocalypse team, like from the show?
Okay. Hey, Alfinique, how are you? And again, I know I mispronounced your name. Okay, so Jaden's question to me.
Alfiniku.
Could you phonetically write out your name and how to pronounce it for us? Because that way I will hopefully remember.
I can't read because.
Stop it. Okay. So Jaden's question is, it's Croatoan Day. Who's my Croatoan team? And, you know, it would be pulled from the show. Hey, Rogue, it's Mishy.
Focus.
I'm
Focus.
sorry, I'm saying hi to my friends. Okay. All right. My Croatoan team would be Dean because thigh holster, duh.
Also, like who would be your medic? Who would be your leader? Like.
Okay, my medic would be Chuck.
Mine would be Cass.
You know, Cass is stoned all the time. It would be very much aligned to how it is on the show. You know, Cass would be like the guru, like the yogi,
like Shaggy.
Like Shaggy. Man. Yeah. Like Alfiniku. Thank you. Okay. Alfiniku. Thank you. We will forever remember that now. Alfiniku. Okay. So going back to Croatoan, BB-8 would not be on my Croatoan team, as cute as he is.
Hey, is BB-8 hungry? No, because BB-8.
He inherited my sharp wit. You see that? Okay. Who else would be on my Croatoan team? I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. Okay, what's your next question, you pain in my ass? Oh, you can belch and I can't say pain in the ass. What's your next question? Holy crap.
If you were Crowley, how would you make hell? Like, how would you make it? Like, rather
what would my version of hell be?
Yeah.
Oh, easy. Drive-through. Hell would be one giant ass drive-through, like a McDonald's drive-through, where you can't hear what they're saying. They don't understand a goddamn word you're saying.
Chinese drive-through?
No. We're just talking McDonald's. Because every time I go through a drive-through, I come out of there feeling like I've had a lobotomy. And I think that's exactly what I would do to hell. I would make it a big drive-through thing. And yeah, they would get your order wrong. And then you'd have to get out of your car and go inside and then wait online for 20 minutes for them to correct it. And then your food gets cold in the meantime. And then you'd have to go back on the drive-through and do it all over again. Forever. Forever. Hell is a drive-through. Yes. Thumbs up? Okay. What would you do for hell? Oh, and with a damn long line of cars that doesn't move? Yes.
I didn't think this one through. Mine would be
You're off screen.
No.
Do you want to come back to that one?
Yes.
Okay, we will come back to that one. What is your next question? Mishy said, I thought you'd pick a school. A drive-through window because you're on your lunch hour from teaching. I'm sorry, your lunch 25 minutes from teaching, and everybody found out you were going out, and they gave you like a friggin' list of 100 things you're supposed to get on said drive-through in 25 minutes. Yeah, I can work that in there. Go ahead.
All right, mine would be in. All right, so the next question. In Hunter or Rosie, the episode are like the cartoon logic and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What cartooning logic from any cartoon would you have in real life?
I like the whole Bugs Bunny logic where you take a hole, you throw it into the wall, and you go through the wall. Or I would love the ability to just snap my fingers and have a giant anvil fall on people that I hate. Yeah, I think those are my favorite things. What about you?
Mine would be.
You could teleport when you throw those black holes onto the walls and the floors.
I know. Brain fart.
What?
Brain fart.
Brain fart.
I don't know.
Space Jam. What would you do from Space Jam, Natalie? Blow things up. Yeah, totally. Everybody needs Acme Dynamite in their back pocket. If anybody has any questions for Jaden or me, ask him.
I'm asking.
Yes, that's what we're talking about, Alfiniku. Jaden was talking about Hunteri Hiroshi, and that's what inspired his question. What's your next question?
Mine would. Let's go basic. What's your least favorite season of Supernatural?
I don't have a least favorite season.
I want a hat.
Oh, you're gonna make him the hat? Oh, she's the one that made Raven the spider hat and the monkey hat. Oh, you got a new best friend.
Could it be like a shark eating my head?
Oh, could you do that? A shark eating his head. Oh my god. Oh, he wants a shark. Can you do a shark? Oh, least favorite season. I don't really have a least favorite season. It's more of a least favorite part of a season, like how they could have done more with the storyline and kind of just, didn't do anything right by it. And we're gonna answer Adina's question in 2 seconds. I'm not happy with season 10 with how they resolved Demon Dean. Not that I'm unhappy that they resolved it. I just think that had the potential had more episodes. I think that they
shortened it.
They shortened it. Yeah, they could have had a crap load more of things to do. Yeah, they should have done a lot more with the storyline. They resolved it way too quickly, I think. So Adina, hi Adina. She's asking Jade, what's your fan obsession and what are your creative outlets?
I like Dragon Ball Z, 3 episodes of screaming. I need a daily dose of that. What are creative outlets?
Creative outlets are how do you express yourself creatively, and you like to draw a lot.
Oh, I draw, I guess.
He draws an awful lot and he draws beautifully. And some of your inspirations for your drawings.
I got a mushroom.
He drew that himself. He also does he draws anime-ish stuff, and he also he made me this great birthday present last week. He drew like all of these, he took all the elements from everything that I'm obsessed with, Star Wars, Supernatural.
And then I made it into like a giant pentagram.
Yeah, and he drew them all into a pentagram and stuff. He's very creative. And he also has a program on his phone, an app on his phone that does animation, and he does a lot of work with that too, and he's really good at it.
Thank you, Adina.
Adina in Demon Years. Yeah. Oh yeah, 3 episodes. That was, could you imagine all the stuff he could have done, right? Especially because that pivotal moment where he decided, when he had to decide if he's gonna go the human route or the demon route, and he chose the demon route, and okay, and then it's like that, really? That was disappointing for me. What is your least favorite season?
Leviathans.
What did you not like about Leviathans?
It just wasn't that interesting. It was pretty boring.
You think so?
And they killed off Bobby.
Yeah, that was sad. That was one of the saddest moments of the whole show's history for me. Stop. The single man tier, the Dean tier. Well, Afiniku agrees with you that Leviathans were the worst part of the series. And Natalie's saying with Soulless Sam, there was so much flashbacks, but not with Demon Dean. That's true. You know, that's something they could probably still do if they aren't planning on doing it already. That would be an interesting way of telling the backstory of what went on while he was road tripping with Crowley, right? Because, I mean, they didn't show everything. You know, that
This is what you're gonna be called.
yeah.
Yeah.
One of the funniest scenes in Supernatural ever, and forgive me for not knowing the episode's name or the season, but it is the episode where Dean walks in and he sees himself as a demon, and demon, I automatically say Deanman. Dean says to Dean, "This is what you're going to become." And they laugh to the point where they're going to wet themselves over that scene. And I don't know why, each and every time, you know? All right. What's your next question?
Favorite bad guy?
My favorite bad guy.
Lucifer.
Yours is Lucifer. What do you like about Lucifer?
Entertaining.
He's entertaining?
Yes.
He was in Pasadena last year at PazCon. And he went on stage for the concert. And I have to tell you, he's like one of the coolest people I've ever seen. He gets up on stage and he's talking, and he's just so cool and calm and collected and just grounded. He's just, like he's totally in his element. And then all of a sudden he says, "Can I curse?" And then everybody in the crowd goes, "Yeah!" He says, "Fuck!" And it just goes, draws it. It was just really one of the funniest moments in my life.
Can I curse?
No, you can't.
Asking him.
He can't curse. No, he can't curse.
All right. So, what's your favorite bad guy?
My favorite bad guy is probably, it's hard because Gabriel is not necessarily a bad guy. He kind of was, and then he wasn't.
Little silver lion.
Yeah, he's gray. He's a gray.
Like Meg.
I think he was the most creative bad guy, and I think he has the most wicked sense of humor. I would have to say Gabriel when he was a bad guy. Now, oh, I know, Rowena. Duh! Rowena, because she's so frigging Rowena. I mean, there's no other word to describe her. She is her own description now. That's so Rowena. That's so Rowena of you. There we go. Rowena. Yeah, Mishy, I know Crowley's your fave. I know that. Oh, Eve. Natalie likes Eve. I remember you mentioned that when I was interviewing you and Ryan. You had mentioned that Eve, you were really fascinated with that character. Yeah, she had a lot of potential that they kind of killed her off real fast. She is the mother of all, right? Okay, so what is...
Does she have a belly button? Because a bunch of artists depict like she has a belly button. So like, who she birthed from?
Well, I mean, in the supernatural world, Eve is she possessed a human to become so that she could be on the earth. So technically she had a belly button, I would presume, since the human she possessed had a belly button. All right.
Next question.
Yep, lost potential there, Adina. I agree. Okay, so what's your next question?
What characters in Supernatural would you have in the real world? Like, they get all their powers and stuff, but
they would be in our universe?
Yeah.
Okay, well, the Winchesters, obviously.
But there's nothing for them to hunt in the real world.
They would have normal apple pie lives in this world.
Okay.
Yeah. Rowena, because she's Rowena.
She's gonna be a witch.
That's cool. That's too cool. I would have the cast, of course. Can it also be dead people?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so
Kevin.
Henry would be alive. Kevin would be alive. John and Mary would be alive. Cherry pie. There's a minor here, Mishy. He scares the shit out of me. You know that. God, I would have everybody except for Gordon. I hate him. I hate Gordon. I hate Samuel. I hate Ruby.
A long time ago.
I don't care. I see him and I want to hit something. I can't stand him. Everybody lives, Adina. That's right. Everybody lives. Everybody's happy, and except for the people that I hate, and that's Gordon and Samuel and Ruby. You were talking about real. Oh, okay. All I keep thinking of is when Anna went into Dean's dream, right? Okay. So, what's your next question?
What power of a demon would you have in real life?
I would love. Okay, so I think the ability to fling somebody into a wall and prevent them from speaking would be perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Force. I was watching Meg do that today to Crowley on the TNT rewatch. She just totally Darth Vadered his ass. It was great. You love the devil, Adina?
I would have that power too.
Yeah. Any other powers you would like? No. Pick any villain. What power would you want?
I would be Crowley because I'm going to be the king of hell. I'd have a bunch of demons beside me. Just that alone.
And they would be running the drive-through window?
Yeah.
What about vampires, since they're immortal for the most part, unless
they're immortal, not invulnerable. So
no.
And you get to watch all your loved ones die and your friends. So
no, you just turn them.
Oh. I'd
be a very bad vampire.
I don't think I would like that.
Demon blood. Oh.
Cocaine.
No more cable for him. That's it. Oh, did you seriously set up a Twitter account for the mother of all? Natalie, she put a Twitter handle that said mother of all, and she said she's already getting followers on them. There you go. Oh, after that, Jaden and I are going to follow. It's so cool. Yay! I wonder what the mother of all is going to have to say to us. Okay, was that your last question?
No. My final question is Jared and Jensen, like the actors, the real one, they were in a horror movie. Like Sam was in Friday the 13th, it sucked, and Dean was in My Bloody Valentine. If you had to go into one of the horror movies, like a reboot, what would you go in?
Oh, reboot?
Like, it doesn't have to be a reboot. You could put yourself in.
I would like to do a reboot of The Shining. I'd like to do a reboot of The Shining and have it as the wife goes bonkers and the little kid isn't nearly as annoying and the husband is the timid one. I mean, at the end, Shelley Duvall kind of kicked ass, and nobody plays a scared woman like that. I mean, she did kick ass in that movie, but there's one scene. I know I'm totally going off on a tangent here, but there's a scene, and you know what scene I'm going to talk about. The ballroom, where they're in the beginning, where they're getting the tour of the hotel from the hotel manager, and he's talking about how they renovated the grand ballroom, or whatever the hell it is, and they start walking in, and she goes, "Pink and gold are my favorite colors. Oh, honey." I wanted to. I remember I was like 9 or 10 years old when that movie came out, and yes, I saw it in the movies because rated R meant jack shit to my dad. So,
damn old.
I was damn old. I remember being 10 years old watching that and getting annoyed. Like, I remember looking at my father saying, "Is she kidding? Is she really like that?" You know, and it bothered me. It really bothered me. So reboot The Shining. Yes.
She asked a question.
Oh, okay. Missy has a question for you. What movie would you recast with supernatural actors? That's a good question.
First, I had to think of a movie first.
Okay. So that movie would be PG now. Well, he's 13, so it could be PG-13. Think about a movie that you like.
I haven't seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but I was gonna think of that, like who's a cannibal in the supernatural world?
Oh, I know there's a reboot of The Shining that was done as a TV movie with Rebecca De Mornay, and I forgot the other guy's name. And it was like exact to the T about the book, which I was very happy about. But I really enjoy the Kubrick version of I enjoy the Kubrick film, and I would like to see, just a gender bend go on there. So for Jaden, well, let's think about this. Hey, okay, so let's do Star Wars with supernatural actors. So Han Solo would be
Dean.
And Luke Skywalker would be
He would also be Chewbacca.
He would be Chewbacca too, just for the height.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's Sasquatch.
Who would be Darth Vader? Who would be Darth Vader?
I don't know, Crowley.
Crowley? Yeah, I guess if you put him in a helmet, so you wouldn't have to see his face.
Oh.
Pisses me off. All right, so
this is my
Oh, Mishy's saying the 1980 Batman would be fun to recast. Yeah, that's true. If it's PG-13, my parents never let me see it before I was 15 or something. That's funny. Natalie would like to see Jersey Shore with supernatural actors. Oh, you want to see them sing and dance? Lucifer. No. Crowley's more of the emperor type. Yeah. SpongeBob? Who would SpongeBob be?
I don't know. Dean, then Patrick, Sam.
Oh, supernatural is SpongeBob? Yeah. Oh, okay. So Dean would be SpongeBob. And Sam would be Patrick. I think that Sam would. And Crowley would be Squidward.
Who would Mr. Krabs be?
Mr. Krabs. Oh, he would be. I don't know.
Gary would be the dog. Colonel.
Yeah. Cass is Patrick.
wait, no, change my mind. Gary is Cass.
Crowley would be Plankton.
No, Lucifer.
Lucifer would be Plankton?
But who would be Karen?
The Impala.
But she would love Karen.
Mr. Krabs is Metatron. No. Metatron's got to be like, I think Metatron would be Plankton because he's trying to conquer everything. No? Mr. Krabs is just greedy. I think Metatron would be Plankton. And then, can you believe this is a conversation? Crowley, Mr. Krabs, Squidward, Cass. Oh my God. If anything, I don't know. Oh man. We could have like an in-depth discussion about the merits of having supernatural cast in the
Look what
SpongeBob
I've started.
world. Look what you started. That would be awesome. All right, Jaden, come up with a trivia question. Oh, Mishy also said Monty Python and the Holy Grail would be fun.
Just got a scratch.
What?
Like the Dark Knight. The Black Knight.
Oh, who would be?
Like, the knight that got...
Yeah, that got all of his arms chopped off? Yeah, who would be that character?
I don't know. Probably because he's always going for shit or
what did you just say?
Nothing.
What did he just say? Did he just say shit? Group Skype about this, right? Charlie as Sandy. Nicole, I think you're onto something.
We have a spin-off.
Oh my God. Too bad Twitter limits how many characters, because we have to like write a whole sum up, like a whole cast sheet of this stuff. Matt Cohen is Galahad. Yeah. Oh my God. Did you come up with a trivia question yet?
No. This is the first time being informed of this.
I told you at the beginning of the show while we're on the air.
No.
So, yeah.
Question.
The last few trivia questions, by the way, were from him. So I know he can pull up some really good trivia questions.
What would the last ones remind me? Maybe I could.
I don't remember. Let me think if I can think of one. We need a trivia question. Oh, okay. Here's a trivia question, and if you follow me on Twitter, you'll know the answer to this. What other fandoms? There are 4 fandoms in total that I designed for. If you can list, excuse me, the 4 fandoms that I designed jewelry for, you, the first person to list all 4 without any mistakes, will win a one-hit wonder from me. And a one-hit wonder, if you've been following me on Twitter, you will know, is a one-hit wonder is a piece that I make that is literally a one-time thing. I will only be making one. And Adina's written Star Wars, Once Upon a Time, Walking Dead, and Supernatural. Adina, ding, 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 ding. Oh. Yeah, Adina, you won. you came in first.
Alfiniku
came in a close second. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I would say they came in kind of at the same time. Would you agree?
Yeah.
All right, so we actually have 2 winners because I kind of saw them both pop up about the same time. Adina's was on top, but they did kind of come in at the same time. So in the first
I guess
time,
it's in alphabetical order.
Maybe. In the first time so get this, history, you will both be winning something. You will both get a one-hit wonder from me. And to answer Jaden's question earlier, a one-hit wonder is a piece that is unique all my pieces are unique, baby. But what I mean by that is I will only be making exactly one of what you will be receiving. And
so it's going to be like a limited edition.
A very limited edition. It's just a one. There will never be. So you own a one-hit wonder. You literally are the only person in the universe with that piece. And I know Adina is the proud owner of one that is being shipped tomorrow to her. In addition to the one she just won today, and Alfiniku will need to. Did you just say they came out? Or
I
yes,
think so.
I think so. I think there's Adina, AD, and then AL. So what you need to do, I'm going to type my email address in the window here. Alfiniku.
I have one question, but
wait, let me just give them the directions. So what you need to do is email me at the email address I just put in the chat window, and in the subject line put winner January 5th. So get this one-hit wonder or whatever, just so that I know, and it makes it easier for me to find in my email because I get barraged with stuff. And then I will be sending you the prize up, and the video bomber extraordinaire is here. Hi, Raven.
She can't speak.
Raven, kick his butt.
I
can't. So I actually have back-to-back conventions. I leave on Thursday for Albuquerque Comic-Con, and that is going to be the first Comic-Con that I'm actually working in, and I'm terrified. And then after that, I will be working at JaxCon in Florida the following weekend. Mishy's saying hi.
Hi.
Adina says you have a raven behind you. Yeah, so I actually almost didn't even have this episode tonight until Jaden said he wanted to interview me, and how do I say no to that? You know, I think Jaden did a great job.
I have one last trivia question if you've been paying attention to the show.
Ooh, okay, let's go for. Wait, what's the prize? Or is this? Yeah, this is just a for fun trivia question because I'm giving away 2 prizes already. I need to feed my family. I'm sorry.
What was the joke I came up with BB-8 in this thing? Whoever types it out first wins.
Yeah, if anybody was watching the show from the beginning, Jaden had a BB-8 joke. And if anybody can type that joke back into the chat window, it would just be for everybody's amusement. And I am not giving a prize for that one.
I also have a joke too.
Oh, okay. And while we're waiting for someone to put in that joke, Jaden will tell us another joke. Stop pulling the bugs out of my hair, Raven.
What?
This I'm gonna be speaking in Yoda's voice. Why are sick?
Very good, Mishy. Why wasn't BB hungry?
Here.
He just BB-8.
Good job.
All right. I'll type it in. It's much easier. How do I type in something?
Oh, hold on. Maybe the winner of this could win a Twitter FB shout out. You know what? That sounds like a good idea, Adina. Okay, so we're gonna give Mishy a shout out, and
let me type in the joke.
And Jaden's gonna type in a joke right now. What?
Sorry.
Here, okay. You have to see this from my perspective. Watching him
But
type
Mom,
this in is so funny.
Mom,
What?
why the camera's like darkish?
I think you need to fix that. It keeps freezing, probably because of the weather.
Why is
Okay. What did you miss? Natalie, Jade had a quick trivia question, and the winner gets a shout out on Twitter and Facebook. And the trivia question was, what was the Star Wars joke that Jaden had at the beginning of the show? And Mishy was able to remember it. And now Jaden typed that in, even though it's coming in as me. And Jaden will read it in Yoda's voice.
Why was 5 afraid of 6? Because 6, 7, 8.
Oh, okay. Thank you,
I
Alfini
typed that
Koo.
wrong.
I'll look for your email.
I typed that wrong.
You typed it wrong? That's okay. I needed him to show me the meme for it because
It was why was 5 afraid of 7?
Because 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's Yoda.
No, I typed it incorrectly. It's confusing.
And Mishy liked it. So don't James. All right, so I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight and entertaining us. And Raven, are you the reporter?
Yes.
Yes. Do you have
No,
any,
no.
before we sign off? Do you have any questions that you want to ask?
Yes.
What's tomorrow's dinner?
Your father is cooking because I gotta pack.
You could cook.
Oh no.
He
you leave
cooks
on
burgers
Thursday.
and hot dogs.
Oh.
Burgers and hot dogs.
Yay, soda for it.
Which is basically what they're going to be living off of for the next 2 weeks while I'm traveling. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching tonight, and thank you for giving Jaden such a wonderful audience and interacting
How
with him.
about another prize? You got the microphone I used.
Does anybody want the microphone that Jaden used?
Well, you whoa. You take your
Macaroni and
piece
cheese
of-
requires boiling water and more than 2 steps.
You take a piece of paper, then cut as like a microphone looking, and then you could
No, no, this is official.
add you could create something.
Oh my
The
god.
prize is
They
some-
go back to school tomorrow, guys.
What?
I'm nervous.
Why are you nervous? Like you video bomb me every day. What?
No, for school.
Oh, for school.
Oh my god.
We're still online.
I know we're still online. So anyway, so long, farewell. It's time to say goodbye. It's a food with the flame under it that's cooking. Pretty much.
What? Wait.
Bye.
Jade! Okay, thank you all. I'll tweet out. I'm gonna give Mishi our shout out and congratulations to both Adina and
who
Alpine
wants
crew.
this?
I do.
If anybody wants this, just tweet or email me and I will gladly send it to
Or else
you.
we're gonna hang it on.
Or it will go on the fridge.
See who talks first.
Okay. And yeah.